Alright, so I'm going to start this video out. I don't know if this is a good or bad idea. Just saying that you guys don't typically like this type of video. It's a bunch of numbers. You really don't want to think about it. But it is important. If you are planning on relocating into this Pensacola metro area, these numbers are important and we do like to update you on them. So I'm going to kind of do a hybrid a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the numbers out for each one of these cities located within the Pensacola metro area. And I'm going to throw some glitz and some glams, like kind of some the British shit, the drone work, the drive-thrus of each of these areas, so you can kind of get some eyes views on each of these areas. The only one I'm not going to have is cantonment. I do not have any drone or drive-by of cantonment for some reason or wherever. And we've got 6 cities in total that I am going to be talking about. Last one obviously is going to be Pensacola, the beast that we are talking about when we are talking about the Pensacola metro area. So let me work from pretty much far east, and then I'll work my way a little bit west and then go a little bit north, or I don't know. We'll figure this out. First, let's talk about Navarre. What were Navarre's numbers when we're talking about February of 2025? For some reason, they haven't updated it to March yet. Not sure why, but the median sales price in Navarre for February of 2025 was $435,000. And this is your overall number, guys. This is, you're pretty much putting your single family and also your attached products into one number. And that number is actually up 8.75% year over year. Cool, that's awesome. If you currently own a property in Navarre, you are seeing some equity growth. What about the single family though? The single family, and this is a trend that we commonly see if this is your first time watching one of our videos, is that your attached to your single family might be different from what you typically see in other places, and that's because of the luxury condos that you do have over on the beach. But those single family homes in Navarre is looking at a median sales price of $408,000, and that number is up year over year 2.52%. And then we dig into your attached products, so we're talking about your condos, townhouses, and row homes. And yes, there are some Navarre Beach that are incorporated into this number, which might be why it is so high. You're looking at a median sales price of $740,000, and this is weird. Sometimes we see this from time to time. It says the number was up 138% year over year. Reason for that might be the fact that like more luxury condos were selling this year than there were last year or something along those lines, and that's why that number is up so much more. But just know that we'll keep eyes on that to see if that is actually the case when we're talking about the equity growth on your attached products in Navarre. Now we are going to be talking about Gulf Breeze. So Gulf Breeze, your overall price point, and again, this is including proper, so that city limits portion of Gulf Breeze and down the highway. As of February of 2025, you had a median sales price of $475,000, and that number is up year over year 21.79%. So double-digit gains within Gulf Breeze, talking about both attached and detached products. Now let's break down into your single family products. Single family products, median sales price came in right on the dot at $500,000, and that number is still up double digits, 26.58%. For some reason, the attached products didn't show how much it was up year over year, but if we're looking at your attached products, your median sales price was $279,000 as of February of 2025. let's go ahead and break over into Milton. Before doing those, so guys, if you are planning on relocating into the Pensacola metro area, we are your top relocation experts. Give us a call or text at that phone number right below. Right there, we are licensed realtors helping you out with all your real estate purchases within the area. But if you're not quite ready to purchase and just want to continue to educate yourself, smash that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, notification bell, that way you're notified every single time we put out a brand new video. All right, let's break over into Milton. So Milton, they didn't have many attached products, and so I couldn't really pull the numbers for that. But I could pull it for your single family, and your median sales price in Milton came in at $316,000 as of February of 2025, and that number is down 1.22%. So Milton isn't gaining as much equity growth as these couple of cities that we did already cover. You are going to get a much better median sales price though when we are talking about purchasing a real estate within Milton. Now let's just break a little bit further west. We're going to be talking about Pace. Pace had some weird things because it had your overall, and then it had your single family, and then it just had nothing for attached. So why don't we just go over overall, and then we'll see what your single family is coming in at, which is actually the numbers identical. So then your overall number, this is encompassing single family and then also attached products, which there isn't too many of within Pace. Your median sales price as of February of 2025 was $330,000, and that number is up year over year 1.96%. And then if we break that down even further into your single family, the number was still $330,000. So that just shows that there isn't enough attached products to really change that number at all. But it's showing year over year the single family is actually up 2.05%. So just a little bit, not too much. All right, now let's go ahead and break into Cantonment. Cantonment had a very similar thing where they had an overall and then they also had a single family number, but they did not have an attached number. So let's go over that overall number first. Your overall number, median sales price over in Cantonment, came in at $350,000, and that number is up 6.9%. I should have looked into this a little bit deeper because the attached and your overall number are both identical, so I shouldn't have said that in the beginning. Cantonment, like I said, it's far northern portion of the Pensacola metro area. We always talk about Beulah. If you guys haven't seen our Beulah video, I highly recommend going to check that video out. Beulah is an area that is blowing up, and Cantonment is right along the lines of the development that is happening within this northern Pensacola metro area. And last but not least, and make sure you stick around because we're going to show you a bunch of great drone view and then also drive by after we talk about Pensacola. We're going to be talking about Pensacola, that median sales price overall. So we're talking about your single family and your attached products into one number, comes in at $275,000, but that number, guys, is actually down 4.91%. And then if we break it into your single family, that median sales price in February of 2025 was $263,000. That number is also down 8.97%. And then attached products, the reason that this number is going to be higher than your single family is those luxury condos, those luxury townhouses. We're bringing Perdido Key into these numbers right now, guys. So it's like you have a bunch of luxury condos over in Perdido Key, and this number comes in at $440,000. This number, though, is actually up year over year 6.67%. All right, guys, like I said, make sure you stick around. I'm going to be showing some great drone view of Pensacola after this. But if you are looking at purchasing real estate here in the Emerald Coast, give us a call or text at that phone number right below. Right there, we always answer. It doesn't matter day or time. But if you're not quite ready to purchase, just want to continue to educate yourself, you're in the discovery mode. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up, notification bell, that way you're notified every single time we put out a brand new video. Till next time, we love ya.